might even be a little greasy. As I was saying, it's the first time I haven't washed it in 5 years. I would say maybe 10 times in those 1,700, uh, 364 days. I think 10 days, honestly. Even going back way back to like in the 90s. I think very rare. Maybe I didn't wash my hair. Maybe in a 10-year period, even a 15-year period. I'll even say 20-year period. In 20 years, now we gotta do a lot bigger math here. Four. Alright, we said 14. Four. Let me just do it quickly. Just say if I was in a math class and the teacher was doing a math problem and I want to show that I was keen and I want to pass the class. Okay. So 20 years. You got 20. Let me see how many days 20 years is. So I'll go. Well, first I'll go 14. 24. Ballpark. Alright. So I'm not good in that way. But I'm a good artist. I can do simple kind of math. But I'm saying a 20-year period, maybe 40 times, maybe, that I didn't wash my hair. 40. And that's a high number. And why is, when you watch WNBC, they always have polls, like from 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock. As soon as hardball starts, I noticed that because I was trying to get Rod late yesterday. I was trying to tell him because I know he watches hardball, so I just happened to tune in, and the same old thing. The same old thing. They have these guests that just don't like Republicans. That's all it is, the whole thing, and then they do polls. And then at 6 o'clock, after he's done, and then Al Sharpton comes on, and what's he doing? He's talking about things that he's talking about 10, 20 years ago. I mean, the thing is if it hasn't set in yet, if it hasn't gotten better yet, chances are it's not going to. Because the people that are living now, they weren't around. They weren't around. They weren't around 100 years ago, 200 years ago. We're just here. We're here trying to make the world a better place. The last thing we need is a station that just gets people going all day. It's very unhealthy. They argue. They don't talk about things. They argue, argue, argue. And you all want to hear their points. That's all. They're on there just to give their points. They don't even make sense. I mean, when they're talking to each other, and the other person always says, "Yeah, you got a valid point there. I mean, some of that is true. Some of that is well, we are," and they just they downplay it. They downplay it. The point is, they just want to argue. They don't want it peaceful. They don't want it nice. They just want to argue. Traffic is good. Weather is even better.